GB News was interrupted for a breaking news announcement as presenter Mark White told viewers that hundreds of migrants are en route to the UK. The two dinghies were said to have set off from Belgium and were escorted to the UK amid heatwave. Presenters Mark and Anne Diamond have invited guests Kevin Schofield from HuffPost UK and news commentator Duncan Barks to discuss today's paper's deadlines. However, Mark said, "Before we have a look at that, we are keeping our audience up to date on the English channel. This morning, we feared that boats had come out from Belgium and had come down the coast, but we have now got confirmation from our producers in Kent that two boats are en route. We can show you a map that one of these French patrol vessels. This is a marine traffic map, and you can see the thumbnail there that shows the boat. It's a boat used by the French authority to patrol and escort these migrant dinghies across the UK waters." Explaining the details on the map, he continued, that Redent's boat has been doing about 3.2 knots up to 5 or 6 knots towards the UK now. There is another border patrol as we speak, called the Flamman, which is also heading to the UK at 3.9 knots. He spoke to maritime security experts who told him that this is due to the weather and a run of good deed. Political editor Kevin said, "If the weather is right, and they can find the money somehow, they got on those boats, crammed onto these boats, putting their lives at risk. They will absolutely do it." Fellow guest Duncan agreed and shared, "I think the only solution that really exists is going to be effective, and is quite hardcore and brutal, is having some kind of blunt deterrent, which I think, if you come to this country illegally, you get processed somewhere else in a country you really don't want to go to." And we know that the Conservatives had the policy, the Rwanda policy, which was, if you come to this country, you go to Rwanda and be processed. That never really got off the ground. He then said Australia had the similar policy and their migrant numbers came down quite significantly. Despite the human rights concerns, Duncan said, "You need a hard and fast deterrent, and I believe Rwanda policy would have made a difference." Viewers also shared their thoughts online, with one asking, "What I don't get is why don't the police raid these camps, arrest every single one of them?" A second said, "We are France's Rwanda scheme, anyone can see it.